Hello everybody, it's been a while since we've made a video. Hope the quiz went well. Make sure you're letting me know if you had any questions on it. Those grades will be out soon. But we got to keep moving. Not much left in the school year, so we're going to try and get through as much as we can. Today, got a really short video for you because we got a really short lesson. We're going to start into chapter 7, 7.1, negative and zero exponents. So let's get into it, okay? The two rules we need to know for today are that any number, so I just use letter A, any number to a zero exponent is going to equal 1. Okay? And again, hopefully this is review. I know Miss Moss taught you this in her class, but we're going to go back through it, make sure we got it hammered out. So there's the first one. Anything you raise to a zero power is automatically 1. That's the easier of the two rules, because anytime you see it, you just know automatically what it is. You don't really have to do anything. Okay? The second rule is the tougher one. The second rule says any value we raise to a negative exponent, so in this case a to the negative b, where a and b can just be any number you'd like, okay? Anytime you see that, what it means is you're doing the reciprocal. The negative exponent means flip, okay? It means change where this is at. So in this case, this becomes 1 over a to the positive b. So when you flip it, you make the exponent positive and you put it in the denominator. Okay, and we'll go through some examples of some of the trickier problems you'll look at. Okay, first, just a couple examples of the 0, 1. We'll get through this one quickly. So for example, if I get something like 3 to the 0 power. Okay, well 3, but I'm raising it to the 0 power. So like I said, you really don't have to do anything. That's just 1. Okay. Where this one can get tricky is when they start jumbling things together. Okay, so for example, let's say I take like 1/2 to the 0 power times 3. Okay, so now I have a little bit more going on. But in reality, it's not that hard because I just go through and I go, okay, 1/2 to the 0 power, and it's in parentheses, so really it's the whole thing being taken to the 0 power. Okay, what that means is I now have a 0, or sorry, a 1, okay? So right now what I really have is 1 times 3, okay? So it ends up not being tough. You just have to be careful of that 0 power and where it's at. Make sure you're not doing the, you're not trying to shortcut it where you just go, oh, I see a 0 exponent, the answer is automatically 1, okay? There will be problems where it's just within the problem, and as you can see here, it still comes out being something super simple, okay? The time when it is nice is when you get something crazy like this, okay? So now I have a bunch of junk. xy plus x squared minus 3, but it's all in parentheses and it's all being raised to the 0 power. Well, this is nice because we can shortcut this and just say, well, I know this is 1, okay? Because yeah, we don't know x and y. We don't know any of those variables, but it doesn't matter. This could come out to be 100 in here. This could come out to be negative 33. It could come out to anything, but in the end, it's being raised to the 0 power. So we know no matter what those numbers are, the answer to this is going to be 1. Okay? So there's a quick look at your 0 rule. Not too crazy. Don't confuse yourself on that. Now, when we get to the negative exponent rule, okay? Now I get something like 3 to the negative 2, okay? 3 to the negative 2. So because I'm taking a number to a negative exponent, the first thing I need to do is flip it. So really, this is over 1, okay? And I want you thinking of it as a fraction because if you'll see in the couple examples here, probably 2 from now, I'll do in a fraction example where I don't want you always thinking move to the bottom, because what it means is flip, okay? It means basically flip what you have. So here, what I really have is 1 over 3 squared. Well, that's pretty easy. We know how to do that then. 3 squared is 9. So what I end up with is 1 over 9. Okay, so I just move it, I flip what I had, and then I make the exponent positive. Okay? Actually, I'll just do a fraction example now. So for example, I get something like 3/2 to the negative 2. Okay? All that means is I'm taking that and I'm saying, okay, really make it 1 over that. But if you take a fraction and put it in the denominator, really what you're saying is reciprocal. So what I have is 2/3, and that value is now being squared because I flipped it. Sorry, I just tripped over my dog. Because I flipped it, the exponent becomes positive. Now all I got to do is square what I have. This takes you back, and I know you learned this. This takes you back to old exponent rules, which is if I have something being squared, I have to square all values. So what we really have here is 4/9. Okay, 4/9. So that's the negative exponent rule. Okay, that's the negative exponent. You just flip whatever you got. So obviously, we're going to build on that eventually, where we're going to continue to expand it, make the problems a little more complex, start adding these rules together so they show up in the same problem. But for right now, I just need to make sure we know what's going on with these rules. Okay, so here's a couple examples I want you to do at home. Like I said, short video. I think it's only going to be about, at the end, 9 minutes long. Okay, so make sure we understand these. Here's 3 problems for you. Let me write these up on the board, then you can pause it and do them. Okay, let's see here. So, all right, there's 3 problems. I just want you to give those a shot. Let me know if you have questions. Again, keeping it nice and short as we dive back into videos and start up chapter 7. Let me know if you guys need anything. If you can do these, then you're on the right track, and we're ready to move on to 7-2 on Wednesday. Let me know. Shoot me an email. Again, haven't had a ton of Zoom meetings. Anybody needs to meet face-to-face, whether it's about the quiz. If you haven't done the quiz, make sure you do the quiz. Otherwise, we're going to keep moving forward, and we're going to try and get through as much as we can. Okay? Have a good day. Let me know if you need anything.